Both teams you taking a traditional approach to the line out with full numbers.
And we're just waiting for the toss in from Brantford. Won the line out easily, uncontested by Regiopolis.
Well, and I suspect nothing called because the ball carrier ducked into the tackle a bit, and so it was shared responsibility for it being high contact.
Thank you, Rob. Regiopolis backs out of the cleanly, so the forward up in the air just hit the ball back to his teammate.
Almost like a batted ball kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's working out for Regiopolis up to this point. They still have possession.
Ball carrier.
Penalty given, and free kick to Brantford. And they chose to kick for touch, no distance, just wanted to get it out. And it was on a penalty, so Brantford retains possession. Obviously, they're very confident in their line out. And they win it uncontested. Regiopolis not going up for the ball in the line out. I'm not sure why. But this ball is being pushed. Regiopolis giving ground. Ball has not been touched down, and I don't know, it's close.
So it's not just good enough in rugby to cross the other team's goal line. The ball has to be grounded.
And the try has been awarded, folks.
Now the reason for the hesitation for the comment. Of course, the two sports have connections. Rugby is the roots of North American football, so lots of similarities between the two games, but some unique differences as well.
Now, a lot of times, if you just notice there, the Brantford player, he caught the ball facing his own try zone, and the reason for that is
so that perhaps if it lifted in the air and carried out of bounds.
So ball given to Regiopolis. They're going up for the line out. Intercepted by Brantford. Brantford's line out is looking spectacular today. Ruck won easily. Scrum half gets it out. So possession given to Regiopolis. Brantford seems to just take lineouts whenever they can get them.
You can see why. It seems to be an area of strength for their team.
Once again, Regiopolis' lineout, and Brantford comes up with the ball. And out to the backs. A lot of open space. Looks like he's sizing up a kick into touch.
I thought he was thinking maybe about going for goal there with a kick to the post, but they have such a strong lineup. It's an excellent choice to
I don't think they've lost one yet.
No.
Now let's see if Regiopolis actually decides to contest this one, because they haven't even lifted. Oh, they did. Oh, but they missed. Brantford with the ball, pushing the pile.
Go.
That maul is on the move.
So Regiopolis cannot pull this down. They can move sideways and stop.
Good tackle there by Regiopolis.
Once these mauls move, it's very hard to stop them.
Now play was called. I believe Regiopolis held onto the ball once it was on the ground. No. Here we can see him go down. Regiopolis covers the ball, and that's where the penalty was called. Let's see if we get the quick tap here.
This penalty may have come as a result of an infraction on the last maul.
Trying to pound it in with the forwards. They're very close, folks. Brantford threatening on the line. Play has been called.
Yep, so the ball was held up. It may have been on the line or even over it or beyond it, but couldn't get it grounded or touched down to the ground. So
not enough downward force.
That's correct. So it comes to scrum out 5 meters out. And it should be Brantford's possession still.
Well, Brantford, 5 meters to glory here. And they're pressing strong. It looks like they're hungry for this try. If they win this scrum, Regiopolis needs to have their heads up. Ball is out, bobbled. It's on the ground right now. Ruck forms. quite the mess in this ruck. Ball not coming out.
Referee's not going to be happy with that, and there we go, penalty awarded. Regiopolis.
Unfortunate. Brantford was threatening and gets a penalty. Regiopolis kicks into touch. And a little bit of a shank there on that kick.
The referee will lose patience with it, and we'll see a card, one of the teams carded for it, meaning that there will be a player off the field, sent off the field as a result.
Line out won by Regiopolis. They decide to go past the lock to the back of the line. Brantford recovers the ball, however. Not has been given to Brantford because the kick into touch was not off a penalty. Odds are Brantford will win this line out. And they did so. Now a maul has formed. Once again, they're trying to push it forward to gain ground. Looks like they're doing it so far. It's stalled a little bit. And a collapse. The ball comes out. Brantford's still with it. I believe that's Brantford's ball. Brantford's hooker now lining up the line out.
Brantford's line out, very difficult to stop.
Yeah, great hands there by the lock. Formed a maul. Being progressed very well. Trying to get stolen, doesn't happen. Scrum half gets it out into the backs. And a kick. Deep kick there. Winger tries to catch it in the air but misses. Still gains possession of it. Misses one player, misses two Brantford players. Finally goes into traffic, gets the ball to the ground, presents it to his team. Scrum half now in trouble. Almost into touch, but not quite. They are bordering onto the touchline, but they get it back into the zone of play. Long kick by Brantford. Does not go into touch. Winger picks it up, elects to carry it. Tries to dish it to the scrum half. Unsuccessful, they lose ground. Bounce, but then the tackle forces him out.
Fresh legs coming in to the game for Regiopolis. Front row player.
Another line out given straight to Brantford. This is incredible. The lineouts today, I believe Regiopolis is only 1-1, if my memory serves me. Takes the ball right out of the scrum, gives it to the 8-man. He, instead of going into touch, decides to give the ball away to Regiopolis. Player on the ground has no support. Here it comes. Ruck is won by Regiopolis. Ball taken, presented to his team. Scrum half gets it out to the backs. The fly half kicks the ball. It's on its way into touch.
So from outside the 22, which means it'll come all the way back into the Regiopolis end to the point in the field where it was kicked from.
That is unfortunate. There was no ground gain there, folks. Regiopolis is starting to struggle here.
Sorry, Kyle. When you're outside your 22, the person kicking the ball wants it to land in the field before it goes straight out, but not the case.
A line out close that time, still won by Brantford. Ruck ensues. And his whistling decides to kick it into touch for a line out. And they are now threatening once again. Brantford set to toss the ball into the line out here. Hooker with precision gives it to his lock.
Goes to a maul. There it is. They're very accomplished at this.
It's been working for them all day. Takes it out of the maul. Pushing his way forward. Forward progress. Still going forward. The Regiopolis wins it. Taken right from the back into traffic. Oh no, stolen by Brantford scrum half. Given to their backs with space to run. Whoa, big takedown there. Regiopolis with a nice tackle. Nice gang tackle. They need to get the ball back here. Oh, they get pushed back a little bit here. Still with possession, still trying to push their way forward. They're threatening once again.